Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you guys, I personally, for flavor, I gave this a 2 out of 5 stars. Mikey gave it a 5 out of 5. He added Tabasco. I added a little bit of habanero pepper. But I had some leftover chicken, and that is the seasoning that was on that chicken from when it was cooked. It's cold. And a wrinkly part of a bell pepper, and a wrinkly celery, and a wrinkly onion. I had all this. And I wanted to use that chili, that can of that Vietti chili, and I wanted to see what happens if I add this to jambalaya. And I love when I get that weird little newbie knobby thing in the bell pepper. I eat that. Give me some, sorry. Okay, so this is chicken and bell pepper, celery, onion, and I'm gonna put this in the skillet and let it get all sizzly. And then I had some leftover homemade salsa, but you could use even marinara, anything. If you're just kind of like trying to copy this at all, just tomato something. I just had this that I made, and I mixed it with water so I could use it to get my vegetables cooking and get the flavors to meld. So this was after a while. I had the lid on it a few times. I just kept checking on it and stirring it up, you know. Then I added my earthly grains, New Orleans style jambalaya mix. Critters. I would love to watch that. I'm surprised that you would pick that as a choice for movie night. Yeah, we watch movies on Saturday nights, like at least a movie every Saturday, and he wanted to watch Critters. We watched 1 and 2 tonight. That's what we did. And so yeah, it calls for 2.5 cups of water. So I add that last. So I do that, and I let it simmer just a little bit, just not too long, like maybe 3-4 minutes, and I stir it to make sure that it's not like stuck to the bottom. And then I turn the thing off, and I put the lid on it, and I slide it to the back burner, you know. And then I just come back in an hour. And then that's when I was like, I'm gonna come back in an hour and I'll figure out if I want to do anything, like if I want to add that chili. Yeah. And I did. I was like, I tried it, and I just thought it didn't have a lot of flavor personally myself. I was really, you know, relying on this jambalaya and this Vietti chili to like have some seasoning and have some flavor. I'm looking at the ingredients on this thinking, on a scale of 5 stars, is this a good humble meal? Yes, it absolutely is, because the ingredients are not. I didn't get a migraine from any of this, but there wasn't any flavor. I added literal habanero slices to the top of mine, and Mikey added Tabasco. But it was still. I mean, I was fine with it. I would totally eat it. It's fine, but it's just so much like stuff I grew up on. And then I just wish there was more flavor. But Mikey liked it. I made him. I took a star from him. Yeah.